Here we go.
Alice.
New feature on the show, 60-Second Psychic. We want to welcome Renee to the show.
Good morning, Renee.
Good morning.
Clairvoyance for the soul. Good morning to you. Before we get into this here, Renee, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Renee. I'm 34 years old. I live in Silver Springs, Nevada.
Okay.
I used to live in Massachusetts when I was 16. I moved out here in 2001. I've been a clairvoyant my whole life, but I didn't start doing this until when I had the time for it in 2016. It was like shortly after David Bowie passed.
Okay.
I was very devastated by the loss of him. And it shook me up, and I had a Ouija board. I had it for about a year, and I messed around with it, and I connected with David. And I'm like, I wish I could hear your voice, I wish I could hear your voice. And I kind of worked with it. And ever since then, I've been working as hard as I can to build my business up. And I'm teaching people how to do what I do as well.
So you really discovered that you had a gift like 3-4 years ago.
Pretty much. But then out of the whole year since I was little, I had stuff happen to me that I really questioned as I got older, such as being able to tell life versus death, a connection with animals. My grandfather unfortunately passed away in front of me, and a week before he died, I couldn't get away from him. I had to stick with him, and my body was saying, don't let him be alone.
And how old were you?
I was 16 when he passed.
Okay.
So that shook me up, and then when David was connecting with me, he was like, remember a long time ago with your grandfather and all the death? And I was like, yeah. He was like, it all adds up. It adds up so much with spirituality. And my family took it really negative. They felt like I was crazy.
So you did you feel ashamed? Is that?
I kept with my word. I
Okay.
kept saying, hey Mom, I'm a clairvoyant, and she's like, whatever, you're crazy.
You're crazy.
You're
Right,
crazy.
right.
And it is a crazy
So
thing.
she was in denial.
She's still kind of like, she's still a little bit iffy about it, but she's understanding that it's a positive. It is a positive in my life, and I've done so much with it.
Okay.
There's a lot of people who have trouble accepting that we can actually have connections with people beyond this life.
Or spirits. Or,
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
One thing that I tell people is it's all about accuracy. And if someone wants to learn about spirituality, they're like, well, what do I have to? I said, I'm going to ask you a question about myself and see your opinion on it and see if you're accurate. Just like that thing where you say, like, ask us anything.
Right.
Yeah.
It's that same thing of your opinions, and I go, well, let's see if you're accurate or not, and I'm here to verify if you're accurate or not. And there are most times with new people, they're 99% accurate with their information.
Okay.
It's all about
Alright.
positive and negative energy.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you the opportunity to give us a call, 851-9650. You can ask Renee anything, and she will give you a reading in 60 seconds. But once that 60 seconds is up, your reading is done. And to give me an example, we're going to start with RJ Palominos. RJ, give us your question.
Okay. So, Renee, we have, me and my wife, we have a baby boy. He just turned 1. And we kind of have a game plan on what we want to do within the next few years for our son, hopefully to better his future. Do you think that this is the right decision for us?
60-second psychic starts now.
I feel the idea for your son is perfect. I also feel like getting involved with a lot of stuff. I know he's only 1, but I do see him being a very hands-on little man. I do feel the ideas that you have for your wife and for him, I do see it's really positive. Is he trying to, like, I'm feeling like he's trying to climb on everything.
Of course, yes.
He's like climbing and trying to get into everything. He's telling me that his energy wants to be a learning experience. He says, teach me everything.
Okay.
He wants to get in on like Play-Doh and hands-on stuff to where he can really get fun and exciting. Are you planning on putting him in like a high-end academy or something where it's, because I'm feeling like, he's like, that's not my thing. That's not my thing.
Okay. I don't think we're planning on putting him on a high-end academy, but maybe even like possible relocation.
But relocation, I feel it's
possible. Ooh!
Gong!
Ooh!
Was that my 60 seconds?
How was your
60
60
seconds
seconds
is
is
up.
up. You got gone.
Well, she's still here, so we can turn off the mic.
60 Second Psychic, you got a question from Renee, and we want to hear it. 851-9650. Guys, Justin Bieber, Haley Baldwin, the marriage, third time is not the charm. We'll explain coming up in Hollywood Trash.
Bring show anywhere.
Okay, so we're saying relocation.
Relocation.
Tune in to Alice 96.5 for more 60 Second Psychic.